What is up, crawler fans, RC enthusiasts, and social media surfers? I'm your boy Josh with Texoma RC, and because of my buddy Craig, we've got two TRX-4m Defenders, or what? Two TRX-4Ms, a Defender and a Bronco. Dude, he hooked it up, he said, for the channel. Man, what a freaking buddy, dude. I think he just wanted one and he wanted someone to play with. So he hooked the brother up. So I sure appreciate you, Craig. Man, we ran 2 battery packs. This is first battery pack, man. We pretty much put the cars down and we started filming. Just so fun. I absolutely love this RC car. This rig, truck. The Defender is mine. Craig got the Bronco. I also picked up a Bronco body, the white. It's like a kit, so it's like a painter kit, or you could run it as the white body, but it comes with a white top, not the black top. And so I did get that. We'll see if it stays like it is, if it becomes Texoma style. I don't really know. These axles, I think, are going to be just absolutely primo champ. Oh my gosh, the rig is so smooth. Just blown away at the capability out of the box. Just, so we're doing some pretty gnarly stuff. This is not what we came out and intended to do. I intended to do some more trailing, but the water was high enough that we couldn't get across. Nice jump. That we couldn't get across over to where I plan to go, and so maybe we'll go over there tomorrow, and we might have to build a bridge to get over there. A dam. Damn it! So, oh my goodness, dude. A little bit of struggle. It's a little bit wet, muddy. It's kind of not really raining now. It kind of threatened all day. Cold, windy. Not the most beautiful day, but you know what? We had to show off. We got out there. We did not let that frighten us. We got out there on the rocks, and we had a great freaking time. And look at these rigs. The scale, the shocks on the rigs, just so amazing. I think I tip over right here. Come on. I think I tip over. No, I think I got this one. I got this one.
Yeah, dude.
The steering angle. Oh my gosh, it is so good. The servo, although it is very slow, has a ton of torque. Definitely, like I would take this and run a stock class with this truck. You could run it, no mods. It would be fun to see scale mods. It'd be nice to have more steering. And it would be nice probably for the low speed gearing. The only thing that's going to stink is that it has a decent speed right now out of the box. It's a decent little trail speed. It just, for technical crawling, it just doesn't have enough low end torque. So you see out here, but you can still have fun with it, right? Like you can still do some pretty gnarly things. As far as scale goes, it's incredibly scale. So the only thing, I've been thinking Texoma style. What can we do Texoma style? And I don't know yet. I don't know how these shocks. I just went to measure them. By the way, if you were thinking about using them, it's going to be difficult. They are 52 millimeters long, eye to eye, when they are extended, and they only collapse down to 39. So that's huge, right? Like that is way huge. If you didn't know, by the way, the normal 32 millimeter shocks, if you get the stock shock or any of the quality of aftermarket upgrades, aluminum shocks, they will collapse down. So from 32 millimeters, they'll collapse down to 22 all the way, 22 and a half, some of them. So you have 10 millimeters of travel on a stock SCX24 shock. We have about 13 millimeters of travel on these, but the body, again, fully extended, are 20 millimeters longer than the stock SCX24 shock, and they only collapse down to 39. So they're collapsing down to 39, where the stock SCX24 shock is extended at 32 millimeters, right? So, by the way, so if you ran a 43, most of the 43, at least the Endura 43 millimeter shocks, that's what I run, they extend to 43 millimeters and collapse down to basically the same within a half a millimeter as a stock shock. So you're gaining, you actually have 21 millimeters of travel versus 10, or like in these 13 maybe. So, but they handle so good. The just like at speed, at slow, the transfer, like I was the whole time like Craig and I, like, this was my bad. But I flipped over a few times, he flipped over a few times, but over and over again we did things and we were like, oh my gosh, how is it doing that? Like, just so good. Obviously it's not going to keep up with Pecker or Cliffy, or especially with Maximus or Dougie or any of these or bigger builds. Why? Number one reason it's not going to keep up: bumpers. Right? These things have massive bumpers, especially the Defender. Holy crap! And then this big old fat ass. But you see it drag it around, and it does things like sideways that you're just like, how is that possible? We haven't even added weight to it yet. How is it doing what it's doing? And so, as I was also thinking about that, I attribute that to it doesn't have portals, and it also doesn't have the worm gears, which are kind of like a portal, adding height from the ground before you have heavy things like servos and your motors and everything. It pushes the axles higher, the drive shafts higher, and so everything is going to be higher because those things, the portals and the worm gears, are there to gain clearance. So these don't have that. They do have a low belly. But they're set up so well. They have a beautiful flat skid. Obviously, Traxxas knows what they're doing. Just hats off, dude. Like 10 out of 10. Like I think upper left said 10 out of 10. Does this replace your SCX24? I don't know. For me, on one hand, yes, and on one hand, no. I love my cars. I don't think I'll be selling any of them. But at the same time, I won't be building another SCX24. These things are just so good. They'll outturn an SCX24 unless you have like serious overdrive, underdrive, CVDs, cut axles. This thing is going to destroy you on your indoor course. It will, as long as it has clearance. And can go through, if you have tight spaces, like height-wise, that's the only thing, potentially, it's a slightly bigger rig, but with the steering radius, it will destroy it. It's just amazing. Look at this. Look at the Defender right here. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, bro. Like, so good. I did flip over when I started to go. So I won't lie, but I did edit that out so we could keep going. But look at the back tire squatted. The tires did amazing. I love these canyons. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gaga over this car, rig, truck, crawler, awesome. So the one thing, we just ran it out as they were out of the box. We literally went to the tractor store, came back, put them on the charger, and as soon as they're ready, Craig, I'm ready. He said, I'll meet you over there. So we headed over to the rocks. So look at this. This was so we got to the top. We're like, oh crap, what do we do now? So Craig threw these rocks. I had to go, anyways. And so I stacked rocks and he stacked rocks and we found a way down. Anyways, look at this treachery that these RTRs, literally out of the box, we're doing this. Like, so good. Look at the clearing, holding a back tire. If you see on the Defender, holding that back tire up, no problem. Balance. I did fall here. That was bad. So my bad. I'm talking like praising it, and then I just fell into the hole. Give me a little push there, Craig. He's gonna try to give me a little push with the Bronco. That didn't go so well. Too gnarly. And then now he's in a crap position. Oh no. So we did pull the winches out. We're gonna have to set up a winch. a retractor winch inside the vehicle. We might have to try to set up an actual winch in this thing because it is just too cool. I will absolutely be leaving one of these as scale. So I don't know if it's going to be this one and I'll get it, or I'll get another one and start to mod this one. That's probably what's going to happen. I might just have to go get another one, and we'll see. But I do have the low speed gearing. I'll be putting that in tonight, and so we will be filming tomorrow at least once, if not twice. Just because it is that much fun. We got a third one for our buddy Terry, so that will be, we will have 3. He got a red or blue Defender, I can't remember. Look at that. Look at that side hill. It did fall over, obviously, but before it fell over, did you see how far over it went? Just incredible. Just, it blew me away seeing how far over these huge bodies, with especially the Defender, seeing how far over that huge cage could lean over on, on a vertical and a side at the same time, and you're like, how? And then because it does have a pretty heavy rear end, the descents were incredible. That turn right there, little pivot, was awesome. But the descents were just so good. Like, wow, like we were just blown away. Obviously, again, it's not the same as our rigs and our super performers because the bumpers, but I drive on the rocks every single day. Like literally at least a battery pack every single day I play. And I was blown away at this car. Rig. RC car, dude. It's an RC car, scale, and trail. Freaking A, bro. So we'll see. It will be sad to lose the speed that it does have to be a good crawler. But oh my gosh, I think that when with the gear change, it's just going to be so fun as a crawler. It's going to do amazing things. It already is. And by the way, I picked up the wheel weights. It's one thing when you're online and you see it and it brings up the little deal that says, "Hey, you need to have these wheels." I wasn't thinking, and the wheel weights, the Traxxas wheel weights, do not fit on the wheels that come from for the on the car, on the rig. So you do have to buy, but like I would only recommend running the wheel weights in the front. So you really only need to buy a pair of the Method wheels, the beadlock wheels, and just buy a pair, and you could just swap those in. So the wheel weights would be $20, and then the wheels are I think they're $7. So that would be a great deal. I thought the Canyons were nice. I mean, like literally, I think you do that. So that's $27. The gears are $5, and so to get an awesome crawler, you're looking at $180. With tax, you're less than $200 for a super awesome scale. Just amazing rig. And you could make it go fast if you want. So the one thing that I want to see is I am probably Craig brought up right at the end of the day after we had played the second time. We were talking and just chopping it up, and I had already thought about doing it, but putting the FCX24 electronics and transmission into this rig, so that way you would have the 2-speed, and that would be absolutely killer. So we're gonna see if we can do that, because this thing is just too cool. I love the way it is. The transmission is super smooth. I love that you can quickly and easily swap out. They offer it both with gears. It's crazy. It's like $40 for the transmission with gears, or just $5 for gears. You're like, I'm pretty good with the screwdriver. I'll pay $5. Although it would be nice to have the other transmission, the whole full built transmission, so that you could just swap it out. If you did want to have a fast day or a slow day, that way it would only be just a few screws, swap it out, no problemo. So I did pull the winch out. Here we go, dude. Little winch action. It's not quite the same when it's not on the rig, but we did make it happen. We got it done. Let's go, Defender, dude.
Sorry, we didn't need that.
So, anyways, dude, if you don't have one, freaking get you one, bro. the Traxxas TRX-4m. Super rad. And you know what, dude? It's waterproof. Get ready. We are going to go to the water. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait to show it to you. It's just, I don't know what it is. This is something about driving an RC car in the water is just really enjoyable. I don't know why. That was like, I have a little bit, you know, I've driven because I have a TRX-4 Bronco, the new Bronco, just like the one Craig has, but in the 10 scale. I have a maroon one, and I also have a TRX-4 Sport, and I've put those in the water a little tiny bit, but not very much, just because I hate squeaking, and I'm not very great at maintenance on my cars. When I just like to drive my car and bring it home, and you just put it up. Again, it's an RC car. Look at this scale driving. The one scale disappointment is the interior. It is sad when you're having a scale vehicle, and your driver looks a little wiry. He's wiry. Let's go, dude. Little belly up. Here we go. Not so scale driving here, but we made it. Yeah. I guess, dude. I guess when you're stuck, you got to do what you got to do, and then help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Craig's going to take the little sissy way out because he didn't have a buddy to push him over. That's all right. You're not a sissy. So look at this mud. Dude, we got mud going on. Look at this. This is what I really intended to do. Stuff like this. Down a little more like trail, little bit of rocks, struggling. That's what I intended. I didn't intend for it to be so incredibly gnarly. But at the same time, I'm glad that it was, because I saw it do things that I was just thoroughly impressed, so blown away. What an amazing rig. For $150, what a great deal. Like, you absolutely could run this on an indoor course. It should run on any of your 24 courses, so long, again, you have the height clearance. It's not that much wider. I mean, it's not near as wide as, Doug, which would be a very wide 24. But, Craig has purple set up that he's even wider than Doug is. So, and I've seen STX-24s wider than he's running. So, it's not very big, right? It doesn't seem too big. It's exactly the same as a Gladiator, just with a slightly bigger body. So it's not huge. Will run on your indoor courses, and it'll go outside. Like, look at this. Like, look at that. Are you kidding me? Like, oh my gosh, dude. So good. The one thing, again, in that situation, it's hard because it wants to torque up, and you have to throttle, and then it finally comes out. And obviously you come out with a lot of speed. So it is something that you can get good at dealing with, but at the same time, like, I know when we were on a high grip surface trying to turn, we were starting to experience some of the turning issues. Come on, look at this water. On our second pack. And so, by the way, I really believe if you are having any turning issues, that it is just the tire hitting on the knuckle and steering link. And so you're just going to need to space that out. We're coming up on the end here, so I just wanted to make sure I threw that in. If you're still here, I will make another video tomorrow and talk all about that, and if we have any issues, and also how to fix that. So look at this, dude, in the water. Oh my gosh, bro, so fun. Gosh, dude, I will see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be rad, dude. Let's go. Traxxas TRX-4m for the win. 10 out of 10. It is awesome. So fun. I absolutely loved this rig. So, anyways, man, if you have not and you are still here, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all being here. Hope you look at the suspension. Look at this. Look at that. So freaking awesome, dude. We gotta slow-mo that. Rip till you flip, baby!